Hello everybody and welcome to Flirp. This is the first commercial release from developer Fool's Room, who's been around itch for a little bit, and I've seen their projects pop up here and there. And I saw this drop, and I was like, you know what? Might as well take a look. This is very much kind of a continuation of the Survivors, I guess, subgenre of things. So, you know, kind of spawned by the popularity of the asset flip feeling Vampire Survivors, but, you know, a number of other games have come out of that. And this one leans far more in the direction of tower defense. Kind of think if you took like Snakers, I think was the name of that game, SNKRS, but with more of a tower defense-y feel. Before we actually dive into the game itself, though, I'm just going to real quick take a look at the options menu, and I just want to note that you can, in fact, turn screen shake and flashing effects off. I have both of those off for my own comfort, but those are features that are included in the game normally if you were to play this. There's your upgrade screen, which I haven't dug into too deeply yet. As you can see, I've played 3 rounds of this. I've put 1 point into the increased player XP earned per level, but it's all very much percentage increases for speed. So that there's things like plus starting gold, so you start stronger. Units gain 0.25 HP per level. Units gain more HP per level. You gain armor. Units gain 10% attack speed per level. All that kind of stuff. It's a lot of 10% attacks and specific numbers. So very simple kind of things. You can also reset at any time, which gives you your skill points back if you want to, say, put it into might. For this case, I think I will throw it into attack speed, so if you want to redo your build at any point, you can absolutely do that. But we're going to start a run of this. It's very simple. So the way this works is we're kind of purchasing units for this center piece here from down here in the shop. As you can see there it's 0 of 8 total units. Right here we can see like our damage per second and stuff. Up here is our money, so we have $3 to start, so I can buy 3 units. At the top, the little dot up here is the value of the units, but once you click this start button, the game is going, and yes, you can pause, but there's no active pause or anything, so once it's started, it's started. Now, kind of the gameplay of this comes from, as enemies spawn in on the edge of the screen, when they die, you have to mouse over like the little blue coins that they drop to put the money into your account, or rather cash in the XP, sorry. You earn money just over time. Every 5 levels, you get a large perk, which upgrades everything. And then for these units, you purchase them, and then once you have them, you can purchase them again to upgrade them. And from there, it just becomes a matter of like selling units to purchase better units and selling units to purchase better units and trying to build your combos, etc. So I think since we have a bunch of pirates, I think we're just going to start off with 3 buccaneers. So we're just going to go 1 there. We're going to upgrade him, and we're going to upgrade him again. So we've powered up this 1 buccaneer, so now that he's placed, we can click and drag him to move him. But aside from that, he's just going to live there now. So let's press start. So we've just got this leveled up buccaneer who is a pirate warrior who swings at nearby enemies, dealing damage. So he's just going to start doing that. And then we can pick up the XP. And then eventually we're going to start earning a little bit of money here. Also, you can see that he's a level 2 pirate already. So essentially, when you buy multiples of the same unit, it feeds it to the unit, and you level up the unit over time. So now we have $2. We could purchase an imp, or we could grab a spearman, or we could re-roll. I think we're going to purchase a spearman, and we're going to kind of plop him right there. And then the imp shoots a shadow bolt up to, that can pierce up to 4 enemies, dealing 5 damage. I think that's what it said, 5 damage? Yeah, dealing up to 5 damage, whereas the spearman does 14 damage at less frequently. So we've got another 2 level ups. I've got $3 in the bank. Let's do a quick reroll. Now I can level up our spearman, which is what I'm going to do off the bat. There's wizards, which shoot out magic missiles. There's this arsonist. Also, very quickly, the game's going to start selling you level 2s and level 3s right off the bat, which essentially just means that they cost more off the top, but you already have them upgraded. I think we're going to get this ignite enemy, because having some burn damage around is good. And now we get our perk because we've hit level 5. So our options here are Guardians gain 100 armor for 5 seconds after taking damage. That's useful. Those are my little dudes. All wind units gain 30% attack speed. Okay, I don't think I have any wind units. All mythical units gain 10% damage. For each other friendly of the class type. Okay. And all warriors gain 30% damage. Well, we do have a bunch of warriors, so I think we're going to grab sharpening and then kind of focus on warriors. So currently we have 1, 2, two warriors. Okay, so I guess we need to kind of look at warriors. Meaning, let's grab ourselves a duelist. A duelist shoots a blade beam that deals 13.5 damage. And I think we're going to re-roll here. Let's level up our spearman. So now we've got what I think is a level 2 spearman. Yes, a level 2 spearman now, who's doing, increased damage, quite a significant damage increase. It also gives him a big old range increase. We still have this imp, who I kind of want to get rid of now. Whoopsies. Who I kind of want to get rid of now. We have this cannoneer who's quite good, but I'd rather get more upgrades, so we're going to upgrade our hero. After doing that quick reroll, we're just going to start upgrading stuff, although maybe we should get the cannoneer. We got the spearman and the... well, actually, we do have the buccaneer, so I could purchase that and chuck that into the upgrade pool. But yeah, it very quickly becomes like this kind of manic, almost management game of just like, okay, upgrading units, reroll, upgrade, reroll, upgrade, reroll, and sell unit, upgrade, reroll. So as passive as a game as this might appear, and as good as this would be on like touchscreens even, I'm finding this pretty fun. Like, it's ticking all the right boxes that you need for this kind of game, while at the same time still feeling almost more, how do I put it? It feels almost more, it feels like I'm interacting with it more than even like something like Vampire Survivors, right? A lot of these games I think are a bit too passive for me, and I quite like the purchase, sell, kind of the more tower defense feel of this particular entry. I mean, currently on Steam, this game is only $3, and honestly, I think that that's a good price point for it. It's got plenty of progression and different achievements to unlock, and also, if you get to 30 minutes on the timer in here, it does unlock a new game plus, so there is kind of that as well. Wind Summoner. Shoot 3 projectiles that deal 10 damage. Interesting. I kind of want another warrior, because that's what our perk is going towards, but I'm not seeing any, so I think we'll grab this Wind Summoner, because that seems interesting, and I don't think I've seen that one before. But yeah, I mean, satisfying sounds, really good podcast game. I was listening to the Nextlander podcast earlier while I was playing a little bit, and podcast I actually recommend. Those dudes are cool. Also, I mean, you could theoretically listen to my podcast while playing a game like this, which can be found at halcyonfrequency.com. That's a weird plug that I don't normally do. But yeah, I don't really like the very non-interactive nature of some of these style of games that have been, increasing in popularity. Not a huge fan, but this kind of idea here is actually quite intriguing to me, and I'm starting to realize that maybe I am a fan of them. I'm just not a fan of the ones where I have to move. I like the ones where it's a little bit more, feels a little bit more like a management game, or alternatively goes all the way down the action route and becomes something like a 20 minutes till dawn. All units gain plus 50 armor. All controllers gain attack size. Those are the ones with the AoE. All warriors gain 30 range. I think we'll do that. All pirates gain 12 damage. I do have the buccaneer, but I don't have any other pirates. So let's do that. All, because I do have, warrior, your blaze, warrior, summoner. Yeah, I've got at least 2 warriors. So that's a pretty good damage increase here. Let's do another quick round of level ups. I like that bird keeper. That bird keeper's a neat unit. Do still have space for one more unit, but we have to kind of be... I think the warlock might not be bad. Shoots 2 chaining shadow bolts. That might actually be a pretty good one to pick up for the start. It's also level 2. Although shoots an Inferno Bolts that deals 23 damage and chains up to 5 to... Actually, you know what? Screw it. I think we're going for Inferno. Let's grab that. Let's move you a little further up. So these units do all have their own HP, right? And they can die, and so you kind of have to keep an eye on down here. There is an audio cue when they die, which is quite good. And something else that I think I'm a little bit impressed by with this is just how many units they do end up manage to get onto the screen without any slowdown. It's run really well. There is a point towards the end of a run where when you start taking damage to your actual ooh, I should get rid of one of my cloud units and pick up that Cloud Knight because it's a warrior. Let's get rid of the Bird Keeper and get the Cloud Knight, because we're kind of going with this warrior-type build, I think. But, where was I going with that? I had, like, a thought, and I just completely lost it when I saw this stuff pop up. apologies there, but yeah, I do really like kind of the management game feel of this. The fact that, like, I don't need to be staring at the enemies is actually kind of a benefit to me, and it's more just about me paying attention to whether or not I'm doing enough damage currently, which can be quite useful from here. You can see what's at the top of your damage, so you can kind of get an idea of maybe, okay, this unit's starting to lag behind. Maybe it's time to get rid of the arsonist here, just as an example. I mean, it's kind of not really doing a whole lot in comparison to other things. I mean, it's doing something, but maybe we just need to reposition it. Let's try clicking and dragging. Can I... It's not letting me click and drag. You know what, screw it. We'll just get rid of you. We'll just sell you off. Let's level you up. You've got Frost. War Leader. That seems interesting. Whacks enemies for 10 damage with every attack, and it summons a minion. Oh, shit. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that Warrior. Or Were Leader, I guess. Is it Were Leader? No, it's War Leader, not Were Leader. It's a Were Leader, make you work hard. Leveling up other stuff. Getting the... Alright. Not bad. Things are starting to get a little hectic, but, you know, so far so good. Might also get rid of that Imp soon. It's just because it's a plain shadow thing, and if I can get a Warrior option, that's gonna combo a little better with things, I think we should do that. That or a good support unit. All enemies spawn with 20% less armor. That seems like a good thing. All minions deal 100% more damage. Damn. All enemies gain 12 damage for each friendly support unit. All units gain 5 attack for each friendly blaze unit. Let's go with the 100% more damage, please. Training. Let's go. All right. Kind of thinking about getting rid of this, the level 2 imp here, because actually, let's check its damage. Yeah, the imp seems to be falling behind. So let's re-roll this again. Re-roll it again. Oh, shit. I should have grabbed that. Ooh. Curious about this battle mage. Shoots 4 homing magic missiles. All right, let's get rid of you. We're going to get this battle mage up in here. Clear out the XP. Don't know if there's an upgrade for, like, your mouse gathers the XP better, but that would be a nice little upgrade to get. This is getting a little manic. I love just how flickery and crazy things start to get after a while. All right, I do still have that quartermaster, do I not? Or do I not have a quartermaster? I do not have a quartermaster. I don't know why my brain's telling me I have a quartermaster, but we're getting some level ups in here. So we're gonna get our next major perk at level 20. Not bad. But yeah, Flirp. This thing's neat. I don't know. It's entertaining the right parts of my brain, and so I figured it was something that would be good for a video. You can, of course, check out the developer's other work on Itch, if that's something that interests you as well. All of their previous work has been free, though. This is their first publicly for sale commercial product, if you will. There we go. There's the war leader. Ooh. Wyvern. Shoots 4 wind blades out towards a deal. I mean, seems neat, but doesn't really fit in the current build very well. But yeah, there's definitely some higher up level units that I haven't seen. Like, there's quite a lot of variety in this thing. Of course, they're all mostly stats and very abstracted, but I think that kind of works for the imagination. You know, like this game is representing like this mythical D&D style endless battle, which is always fun. Shoots fireballs that explode and deal 20 fire damage. That seems good. What's lagging behind here? Definitely seems... Battle Mage is holding its weight, but maybe we should just try and level some stuff up. Let's just get rid of that Frost Lord. Let's try this. I'm curious about it. Also, now things start getting a little manic. A little manic. That's an understatement. Understatement of the week. Level up the U. Got plenty of money. We got to just re-roll this. I'm not getting anything I can actually level up. Literally just reroll, click everything. Okay, we're at level 20. Let's see what we can get. All attacks have a 25% chance to chill enemies, which slows them down. All controllers gain a 25% attack side. I don't have any controllers. All enemies move 15% slower permanently. That seems kind of rad. Let's go with that. So it seems like new ones spawning move 50. Yeah, that's given. Look at how much more room that's given us. I really want to try that Wyvern. Seems so cool. Sorry, Battle Mage, but you're getting retired. Yeah, that's cool. Like the big 4 out in all directions. Then there's the Arctic Knight. There's so much stuff like in the options now. It's like I kind of wish that it would highlight upgrades. Like just a little dev note. If the dev could highlight that you already have this here, or just give us like an icon that indicates it, because there's so much going on and a lot of UI covering other bits of UI. It's a little difficult to parse as things start getting crazy. Kinda want to get me a Doomslayer. Or a Doomsayer, rather. But that's a shadow type, not a warrior type. Not that it really matters, of course. Level 25, I will assume, is our next perk. I think this is the furthest progress I've made so far. It's pretty good. Roll again. Can't level the Buccaneer up anymore. Guess at this point, it's just kind of see how much longer we last. Try and get to that level 25. And keep re-rolling until we get really good drops. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's try this. That Wyvern's been really good. Pyromaniac's been a little underwhelming, so let's get the Doomslayer in. So enemies or Doomsayer, enemies in this range, this is a control type. So enemies within that circle just take permanent damage. And we level up. Twins. 20% chance to summon an additional minion. All support units are 25% faster. All arcane units have 30% plus damage. And all duelists get plus 30 armor pen. Let's do that, because I'm pretty sure I have a... I'm pretty sure the hero, at the very least, is a duelist, yeah. Or a chainer. Or a pirate warrior. Wind mythical. Warrior summoner. We are starting to actually take a little bit of damage here. Kinda... Also, there's part of me that's just like, I just want a bunch of warriors, because these warriors seem real good. But it seems like you kind of need a combo of things to not die. And right now, just the burn damage is just kind of this lifesaver that I have. And before, we just last for the full 30 minutes. Although I'll be a little surprised, to be honest. The enemies move, like, 15% slower has been a huge bonus to us. Also kind of half looking for interesting high-level enemy or units that I could theoretically build. Strikes nearby enemies dealing 37 damage. Good lord. Okay, you know what? Let's sell the Doom and pick you up. Pick up the Paladin. Because it is a warrior, so it does get that warrior bonus that I picked up. That's massive. Okay, awesome. I'm glad that I went with that. Also, I hadn't seen a Paladin before, so let's grab the Were Leader. Oh shit, there is actually a UI element for it. It shows down at the bottom here. It's just a little bit cut off on my screen for some reason. Huh. All right, so there is like an indicator that you have it. It's down there. Yeah, there it is. See? Interesting. Shocked I didn't notice that. Well, actually, I'm not, because it's slightly cut off on my monitor. I have weird monitor settings because my eyes are terrible, so I try and make things work better, but sometimes it comes back to nip me in the bud. Let's re-roll again. Seems pretty good, but Just gonna keep re-rolling. Oy vey. It's just a lot. Okay. Devil. Ooh. A shadow mythical shoots shadow bolts and up to at up to 60 enemies in range. Okay, well we need to try that. Sorry, Cloud Knight, but you're getting wrecked. I need to see what this devil looks like. That's kind of cool. It's literally just a small AoE. Not very strong, though. I just wanted to see what the attack looked like more than anything. We've leveled up. All right, so let's see what we get. When a burned enemy dies, they will also burn nearby enemies. When all minions will explode upon touching an enemy. I don't have any minions, really. All units gain +5 attack speed for each friendly wind unit, and all controllers gain 25% attack size. I'm going to re-roll these because none of these are super useful. All chaining attacks gain a chain an additional 3 times. All enemies spawn with 20% less armor. All units gain +20 damage. All wind units gain... Let's do this. Power. Let's do more damage, because that's kind of what we're certainly lacking right now. And we're starting to take damage. That's what those stutters are. I've lost some units. Let's get you down. Let's get a Doomsayer down. We lost another unit. I lost my big spearman. It's a real shame. Let's just sell you. Grab a spearman. Want to try this lich, but I think this might be us. Yep, I'm losing all my stuff faster than I can rebuild it. Definitely can't upgrade it quick enough. And this is probably game, if I had to guess. There we go. I was just kind of throwing stuff out there at the end. But we got to level up, and now it gives us our lovely stats screen, so we can see all of our stats. It also shows us the damage that our different units did. That Buccaneer was the MVP, I'm telling you, and that Spearman from the beginning as well. Sorry to that Quartermaster I built there at the end who just immediately died, but... So that's Flirp. I think this thing's cool. It's worth looking at. Give it a peek if it's something that interests you. And, you know, if you want to see more video games that might interest you, check out my YouTube channel where I have a ton of these. If you want to support this video directly and content like this, you can do that via my Patreon or via the Super Thanks, which is a way of tipping via a comment through YouTube. Or, of course, just leave the video a comment or a like and let me know what you thought of this game and what kind of games you'd like to see in the future. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.